So here we are on a Wrath of the Lich King private server. Now today, we are going to be killing Thrall. Not going to use any of these characters though. These are just characters I play. Instead, we're making a completely new character to kill Thrall with. We're going to make a Death Knight. Alright, it's going to be a Night Elf Death Knight. Now, usually I would go with a Blood Death Knight because they are very strong and hard to kill. But I am much better at playing a Frost Death Knight. So instead, we're going to do a Frost Death Knight. I honestly like how this character is looking already. Maybe a different facial hair. There we go. That's a vibe. Kind of looks like my other one. We're just going to name it Leader... No. War... I don't know. Faction Killer. Well, we can do Killer. Faction Kill with an E at the end. Alright. We got Kill. See, he's got like pretty much the same hairstyle as this guy. I think the face might be different. I don't know. Anyways, we're doing a Death Knight. We're not going through the whole starting zone. I have a macro that I set up to max out this character pretty much immediately. So we're not going to be doing any of this, whatever. And so I'm going to max out the character. And the server crashes. I turned the server back on. That was quite a start. Am I right? Alright, let's hope that does not happen again. Because that was really annoying. So, like I said, I made a macro that pretty much will complete this for us. It'll do everything we need. So, the gear and the levels and stuff. Because I did not want to mess up my main characters for this. Maybe I could have made a whole new account for it. Because you can use other accounts on here as well. But, whatever. So, I actually have a macro that just saves my character every time I use this ability. So, I'm just going to put that there immediately. I don't know where to put this right now. All I know is that I want that at 2, that at 3, I think that at 5. I don't know where I put Death Grip. Honestly, I kind of forgot. I think it's 7, but that might be wrong. So, I think it's 7 though. Anyways, moving on. So, I made a macro that pretty much maxes out my Death Knight. But first, we are going to get on out of here by going Teleport Stormwind. Here we are in Stormwind. Now, you see Empire? That's actually my guild on this server. So, cool, right? We got a lot of my guild members running around. Anyways, these are just player bots. They're not actual people. I don't have like huge private server Empire, so don't worry about that. It's just how it is. Now, basically, the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to have basically a ton of bots just fight with me. And we're going to run into it that way. So, here we go. We're going to max out this Death Knight real quick. We just got to level 80 by doing that. But that's not everything, because there you go. So you got Invincible's Reigns on here, because that's cool. And actually, I don't know the talent points, so I'm going to have to look that up. Because I want to use the best talent points. I'm not going to equip these right now. I really don't need these bags. I don't know why I put that in there. But we're going to equip all the gear. That's a Horde only item, I guess. So we're going to have to replace that. But we'll figure it out. Get the 2 weapons equipped. We're already incredibly powerful right now. Twilight Scale. And then we're going to do that. These are both very good. These are very good. And we got Invincible, of course, because you have to. That's still a Scourge Stone. It still brings me back to the starting zone, so we're going to have to fix that. Wow, these graphics are kind of sick. I'm not going to lie. These are good graphics. What the heck? I did not know it was going to look this cool. Wow, that looks nice, dude. What in the heck? Anyways, let me find a replacement for this cape. Please stand by. So I just went and found it. It's 47547, I believe. Yep, there it is. So this is the Alliance version. Alright, cool. Now we're maxed out, basically. I think there's a few things we could do. We could use sockets and gems and stuff, but I'm not going to bother doing all that. That's a lot of extra work right now. And I'm good with where I'm at. We pretty much max out all our proficiency. Well, I didn't max out the proficiencies, but maxed out all the riding stuff, so I can immediately ride. I also just added a bunch of gold to the macro just so I'd have a lot of money if I needed it. We don't really need these macros now, but I'll just keep them handy for no real reason. But I pulled up all the talents, so we're just going to do all the talents. So we got 3 in this one. Next we got 2 in this one. These are just the best, most optimal talents if you want to like have the best stats or whatever. So our stats might actually go up after this. But basically, I'm just trying to max out this character so we can really bully this guy. Oh shoot, there's a ton of unspent talent. Oh shoot, because you get a lot of these from quests alone. Forgot about that. Hold on, let me see if I can figure that out. I'm thinking this might work. Reset talents. No, it doesn't. What the heck? Found a new command. Basically, I would need 46 talent. Well, that's not gonna work. Maybe it's modified talents. Let's go back. 46. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can get these talent points, and that is weird. I don't really know what to do then, honestly. I guess maybe we just ignore the talents. Although I really need Obliterate. It's kind of a good attack, but I guess in that way I have to complete all the starting zone quests. So just let me go do that real quick, I guess. I went through it, yet another setback finally completed. Got all the talents as you see. And by the way, I didn't just go through the whole starting zone. I basically just use a bunch of commands to complete the quest over and over. But anyways, let's hurry up and do this. So, back to this. We need 3 in that. We need 2 in that. We need these that maxed out. Let's see, what else do we need? We need 3 of those. Let's see what else do we need. Let's see, 5 of those. We need 2 of these. And I've played under this build before, so I know how to play with these talents. So if you think I'm just clicking through and I don't know what these talents are going to end up being, I do know them. Can't tell you off the top of my head, but I know how to play it naturally at this point. So there's that. And then I'm staying next to the trainer, so if I get any new abilities from this, I can rank them up if need be. So 3 of those. Let's see, 5 of these. 1 of those. I think some of these I'm going to have to rank up. And at this point, we only have a few talents left, so we do 2 there, we do 3 there, we do 5 here, and then we do 5 there. And that's all the talents in the game. And then basically to train. I already trained like all the other stuff, so that's why I didn't have to train that much. But I just went ahead and did that. So we need Howling Blast. I don't know what I usually put in 4. I'm going to have to figure that out real quick because I cannot remember at all right now. But basically, we got that. We got pretty much everything. I don't know if I need to put anything in 4. I don't know what I usually put there anyways. But whatever. I think I usually put one of these. I just don't know where. I think I'll put that there. Then what goes in 8?
I don't have a target.
I don't know what I put in 8 usually. I can go on my other character and check though. Oh, we need Death Strike. That's what we need. There we go. That's the build I usually go with. And then that. I might switch those around. I don't really know. Honestly, I can just click that one. I don't really care. I do have a button for it as well on my mouse. But I pretty much got everything in order now. At this point, all there is left is to actually go and do it. So, we are going to teleport to Durotar. And basically, we got Orgrimmar right ahead. And we just have to run and do it. Obviously, I cannot solo, not in this condition at least. Unless I really just buff up my stats with commands, which would be a fun thing to try perhaps in the future. But at the time oh shoot, they're trying to fight me. Let's go ahead and test our abilities against some max level characters. Let's go. That reminds me, I didn't, oh, they disarmed me, bro. This is unfair. No. Am I about to get killed by these bots? What happened? Am I disarmed? Where'd my weapon go? Not enough runes. What are we talking about? Where's my other weapon, dude? I was only holding 1 axe the whole time. I'm so confused right now. What the heck? Alright. That does remind me, though. I need to upgrade my runes and my other whatever. I just need to whisper someone so I can revive. Alright. Let's go ahead and upgrade my weapon. I was thinking that maybe I should use gem sockets, but I just didn't care enough. Alright, so Rune of the Fallen Crusader. And on the other one, I already have the Rune of Razor Ice, so we don't need to put that back. Looks good. So we're back in Durotar again. So basically, the way I have to do this is I have to go in, I guess, general. I don't really know how to do this. I'm probably going to create it in Stormwind, actually. Wait, is there like a... I don't know. I was trying to see if there was like world chat. Looking for group, that's good enough. So if I type LFG, there's literally no players. If I type LFG somewhere, it should let them join me. And they're all going to be around my level and, you know, whatnot. I don't really do raids here, so I got to remember how to convert the group to raid. Oh, there it is. Convert to raid. All right. So then, now, if I do LFG, it should let a lot more people join. All right. That's really not that many, though. All right. That's not good. Let's teleport somewhere else, maybe. All right. Let's try this. Shoot. Uh-oh. I'm going to need, like, more soldiers than this. This is not looking good. Give me 1 second. Let's just whisper this guy. Guild invite. Oh, wow. One of them actually got to me. That's kind of crazy. All right. Now I'm in the guild. Maybe I can just manually invite guild members based off their level. Let's see. I have to tell them to leave the group in order to invite them.
They can't join our group. They can't join our group.
Why did someone leave? Oh, I invited one of my own members. I can't tell if they're in our group or not, though. What if I tell the whole guild to leave the group? All of them leave. Now I can just spam invites to everyone since they're not in groups. I don't necessarily need people in the guild who are maxed out. I just need like a giant group of people. Hopefully we get some healers in there. It means I could do this now. Okay, we got a lot of people now. This is better. I kind of want to get some healers or something if I can, but we're just going to keep inviting people. Maybe if we invite paladins and shamans, we'll get healed a lot. I'm just going to try to max out a lot of people that would potentially be able to heal. I'm wondering how big a group can get. Should I just keep inviting until it doesn't let me? Because I have this giant guild on the server that I can just use. Party's full. Cool. Look at this. Are you guys ready to see this? Oh my god, this is going to be murderous. So, let's go and say chat. I like how members are actually able to find me. They pull up to you. Let me save first. Group. This teleports everyone. Oh my god. This is gonna be horrific. Do you guys see this army? Oh my gosh. All of them are giving buffs. And oh my gosh, this is gonna be crazy. Look, my health is just going up. This is crazy. I don't even know if this is everyone. It probably is. I can't really tell. Maybe I could just do it a couple times. Do 25 player heroic. I don't even need to set all this stuff up. I'm just gonna do... I'm the master looter, bro. That's me. So I can loot myself. Let's create a macro. This is... Oh, I have one. So this is the group teleport macro. I'm gonna use it later as well. Oh my gosh. This is wild, bro. We just have an army. Oh my gosh. We are going to shred up Orgrimmar with this. This is gonna be wild, dude. Oh my gosh. Are you guys ready for this? This is gonna be crazy. Even players who try to fight us are just gonna be absolutely bullied. We're just gonna teleport a couple times. Make sure we got everyone. Oh my god. Watch this guy just disappear. Oh my god. Do you guys see that? That is wild. Guys, look at this. Alright, here we go. The raid group. We're about to head straight to the Valley of Honor and get Thrall. And I guess Vol'jin's going to be there too, so we're going to have to deal with the Troll faction leader as well. That's going to be a pain. But any players that try to fight us are just going to get melted. Quote-unquote players. Even I do a lot of damage, because I'm maxed out. Although, my weapon skill is down, because I haven't trained my weapon skill up. And I do not feel like pulling up a command for that. Oh my gosh. Literally, I pull the guards and they just die. Bro, that hunter, really. Level 15 hunter. Like, this overlord, well, he's gone forever. Alright, this is still a very slow process, so I'm just going to run through the city, because we're obviously going to melt through anyone, and I'm just going to teleport the group to Thrall here, but we're pretty much unstoppable. I already have some crazy stats up, just like my own character's stats, so it's pretty funny to max out your character. Now, if I really wanted to put the time in, I could max out all the bots too, and put together a perfect group of healers, tanks, and DPS. But like, this is good enough, honestly. Like, low-key, this is already realistic enough, because people would just invite anyone who's willing to join these raids. I just teleported the army onto that guard. That's not even fair, man. Alright. I'll make sure everyone's with me before we do this, because we are heading straight in. We're getting close at this point. It's just a couple buildings ahead, and then we fight Thrall. I'm not even gonna bother fighting these guys. I'm just gonna walk through it because my group is gonna melt through them anyways. So I think Thrall is at that building right there in the Valley of Honor. It ends up, this guy's actually really tough. He's gonna get obliterated, but he's actually really strong. I'm actually taking considerable damage. What the heck? I actually took several thousand there, and no one's healing me, so that's kind of a concern for Thrall. What if Thrall actually clears this group? That would be upsetting. He's essentially a raid boss, right? So he definitely has the potential to actually melt through us as well. So let's not get our hopes up yet. These guys are going to be tough. Alright, not the guards. These warlord guys, though, he's actually going to last a couple seconds. Which really isn't saying much, I guess. He's still dying within a couple seconds. I don't know where Thrall's at. I think we just... I don't know which way we... I don't think it matters which way we run through. Let's just keep the group with me. Teleport them all. And I think we're getting... This is the Ring of Valor. Oh my god, we're in the wrong spot. Alright, give me a second, guys. Oh my god. I forgot he was in the Valley of Wisdom, not the Valley of Honor. Alright, let's just head over there. Alright, we're pretty much there. I'm just gonna teleport everyone. Here we go. Time just to be sure. Alright. Grunt literally died in the air. Alright. This is where Thrall is. He's right there. You guys see him? 5 million health. Oh my god. We're gonna have to get through 5 million health. I mean, guy with 200k health and just like couple sweat. Who's the same melee? I don't know. Okay, so we have to deal with the elite core crons now. Group help me, because otherwise I could actually die here. Okay, I'm healed somewhat. Like I'm getting health, so yeah, someone pretty new on me. So one of the priests, I guess. All right, yeah, here we go. We're heading into the boss room. I kind of pull like slowly. I want to get through Vol'jin first. All right, this is where the fight begins, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh wow, I got hexed. Oh my god, I don't know. We're gonna have to actually. Oh god, they pulled Thrall. Oh no. Alright, Thrall has chain lightning, which is actually really dangerous. So, because it does a lot of damage, and he hits a lot of people with it. Hopefully, we can fight through it. Let's go ahead and use these abilities. Dang, this is chaotic, guys. Holy, do you guys see this? I'm not even getting many hits because my axe skill is not great. Oh, we're focusing on Vol'jin right now. Okay, yeah, Vol'jin, guys. Alright, oh, look at this. Yo, right, let's do some Army of the Dead right here. Really mess up. Has anyone even died yet? Oh my god. You guys see how chaotic this is? Look at this. This is crazy. Okay, want the pressure on. Go. Yeah, Plague Touch. I want to do Obliterate because that's the best like attack. I don't even know where Thrall's at, by the way. He's in here somewhere. All the other Thrall's right next to him. Chain Lightning. We got members calling out for healing, so I'm curious if anyone's actually dead. Looks like everyone's alive. I can tell though. Alright, good stuff. Looks like we are going to absolutely house Thrall and Vol'jin. I'm not even really playing my character correctly right now. I'm kind of druid. Like, I'm pressing buttons right now, because there's just so much going on right now that's like hard to focus. Okay, we got Vol'jin. Look at this. Vol'jin drops 72 gold. Yeah, I'm gonna use Obliterate more if I can. God, this is like a whole raid boss. But we are just doing so much right now. We got all these buffs, stats, and damage. Like, look how many casters we have just standing here just firing. And then all the melees are standing in like this general area too. But you guys just see all the casters just standing here, they're all just firing like bolts of nonsense, just all this stuff. Okay, let's use Obliterate more. That does a lot of damage. I gotta actually... Death to the War Chief. Oh my god. Kill Thrall. There it is. Look at that. We just killed Thrall, and we didn't even pull the like some of these NPCs the entire time. Like, some of these NPCs seem like they're aggroed, but they're like, I don't know, yeah, they're... Wow. That is crazy, you guys. I guess that's pretty much it for this video. It had a really long setup, but next I think we're going to target like Banehoof and who else? We're going to target like other members like the Banshee Queen, like Sylvanas. And I don't remember. Oh yeah, I have to get Lor'Themar, of course, you know, elf. So yeah, stay tuned for those, but I'm going to try to make those separate videos. Maybe I'll combine all the videos together at the end. But right now we're going to keep those separate. But that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for joining me on this. It was pretty fun. Welcome back, everyone. This is Radaron. Today we are continuing the other series that I was doing on this game. Last time we killed Thrall and Vol'jin, and this time we're going to work on killing Sylvanas Windrunner. So I got a raid group put together already. I threw it together earlier and got it set up for this exact video. Oh shoot. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to run right into the Undercity, and we are basically going to melt through Sylvanas. Now in the last episode we fought Thrall and Vol'jin. The target was Thrall, but Vol'jin was a bonus since I forgot that he was in the throne room at the same time. So that is what we are doing, and we're going to be fighting up against her. And this video probably won't be as long because there's not going to be nearly as much setup as the last video. The last video we actually were setting up this character, setting up a raid group, and a bunch of other stuff too. But hey, this time we're just going straight into it. I got it down to a T. It was like a level 30 Blood Elf. They got Kor'kron Overseers here to watch over Sylvanas. Now Sylvanas in the classic game is actually a Night Elf character, because they didn't have a model for the Banshee Queen, so they literally just made it like a really gray skinned, a Night Elf with very gray skin. But in this version, I'm pretty sure Sylvanas actually has her own model now, and I don't know what her abilities are. I don't know how tough she is or how much health, I don't know how much damage she does. Oh, shoot. The Dark Ranger. That's one of them elite mobs. Don't worry, they'll melt through her pretty quick. Anyways, with Sylvanas, I don't know if she has AoE abilities or poison abilities, or I don't know. I don't know how strong she is. I've never fought her before. I knew what to expect last time with Vol'jin and Thrall because I'd actually fought them before. I've actually fought and killed them in the past. But this time, I have no clue what to do. I have no clue what's going to happen or how to fight her. So we're just going to have to go with it as we do it. And then next up on our list is going to be Bane Bloodhoof for the next episode. And then probably Lor'Themar. And then we would have killed all the Wrath of the Lich King faction leaders. Ultra Guard. I was here earlier checking out the city. That's why some of these guys are dead right now. But no big deal. Here we go. We're getting closer to Sylvanas. She's only just up ahead. Good stuff. We just gotta get through the Dread Guards here that are protecting her. There we go. Fighting these two. Yep. Just pretty much just melting through the enemies. It's really not that hard at this point. With a million raid members. In fact, I couldn't get all level 80s. There wasn't enough, so we have a couple 79s in here too. So some of them don't have stats as good, but we should be okay. Level 79 is still very good. Very strong. She does have her own model by now. And Varimothras isn't here anymore, so we don't have to deal with Varimothras. We just have to deal with Sylvanas. I'm going to try to pull everyone else before we pull Sylvanas. That'll make it a little easier for us. Looks like I'm trying to fight everyone else. Get that guy out of here real quick. Lady Sylvanas Windrunner, the Banshee Queen. Some ambassadors. Alright, here we go. Dang, she's doing mostly melee attacks. I thought she would shoot at us more. She's pretty much just doing melee. They do Army of the Dead. There they are, the Army of the Dead. Let's go, guys. She's not even saying anything. Dialogue. These guys really have dialogue. I need my Plague Strike ability, too. Oh my god. You guys just see all the stuff? Like, I'm telling you, this happened in the Thrall fight too, but there's just all these blinking colors and lights and all this. Because there's just so many spellcasters just shooting straight at Sylvanas right here. It's kind of wild. It's kind of funny. Dang, we are working through her health. She's getting nowhere with us. Because we're healing way faster than she can actually kill us. Oh my god. Pretty nice. Under a million health now. She's down to the last 500-ish K. Now she's down to 500k. Oh, we're about to get the achievement. Cool. Downing the Dark Lady. Kill Sylvanas Windrunner. Is there a set of achievements for this? Let's take a look real quick. Feats of Strength. No, it's not Feats of Strength. World Events. I really don't know what it'd be. Oh, it'd be player versus player probably. No, it's not that either. I don't know what it would be in dungeons. I actually have no clue. Oh, it's in player versus player. Is there one for like, all the faction leaders? Kill Lor'Themar. Slay the leaders of the Horde. There it is. Let's track this right now. So we got Bloodhoof and Lor'Themar at the run. God, Lor'Themar's been around forever. Who is Misery? We're fighting a bunch of the Banshees, or the Undead now. We gotta beat the Forsaken. I really don't know where to put some of these attacks. Alright, come on guys. Come on. Okay, it looks like we got it there. It looks like that's everything. So, here she is. Dark Lady. She's dead. Banshee Queen. Kind of crazy, honestly. Looks like her bow is just in there. I can't even take it, bro. I want to loot the bow. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I know this video was a lot shorter than the other one, but hey, it was fun. Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Radaron. Today we are going to be taking down Bane Bloodhoof. In our last episode we took down Sylvanas Windrunner. All we have left is Lor'Themar, Bane Bloodhoof. In the episode before that we took Vol'jin and Thrall down at the same time. So hey, we are working through the leaders of the Horde. We got the achievement going on the tracker here. And basically we need to go to Mulgore. We gotta head to Thunder Bluff. I don't know where Thunder Bluff is, but we'll figure it out. I think it's like... So we're gonna have to run a good bit. We're gonna run all the way there, because we're chill. But if you guys look, the army persists, and that guy just sits all the way back there, I guess. There's Ahab Wheathoof. That's cool. So, here's the interesting thing. Ahab Wheathoof it's based off a real kid. And if you've ever heard Ahab Wheathoof talk, and you're like, that's kind of weird. That's not how most NPCs sound. He sounds different. Well, there's a good reason for that. It's because the kid it's based off of actually voiced the character himself. Basically, there was a young child with cancer, unfortunately. And what happened was he had a Make-A-Wish, I think it was. and he really wanted to be in World of Warcraft. He wanted to have his own quest or be a character in the game, and so he came to Blizzard headquarters, or they went to him, or something like that. I don't know exactly what happened. And he was actually able to voice the character, and they made a quest about him where you have to find his dog and bring it back to him. And it's really nice. Unfortunately, the kid did lose his battle with cancer, but he has been pretty much forever immortalized in this game, which is very nice. And I'm very happy that his wish was fulfilled before he unfortunately had to leave us. And I'm just really glad that his wish was able to come true. And that's really what Make-A-Wish is around for. So I'm glad that he was at least given that opportunity, despite his probably immense struggles. But very cool. Anyways, we just arrived at Thunder Bluff. I actually don't know where Bane Bloodhoof stays, so we're gonna have to run through this entire city. And this city's crammed. There are mobs everywhere, so we're gonna have to. We might actually die. I don't know. I don't think we will though, because my raid team is ridiculous. I have so many quote-unquote players. I don't think he's gonna be over there. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be up here somewhere, like at Elder Rise. Elder Rise kind of sounds like it makes sense. This might actually be a pretty quick episode, just because we might find him pretty quickly. But I've never been in Thunderbluff. Maybe you guys watching this video, you're like, bro, he's going the entire wrong way this whole time. Or maybe I'm going the right way. We'll see. Elder Rise just sounds like it makes sense. Like, that just sounds like that's where he'd be. Although it's starting to look like that's not where he is, because there's not enough elites here. There's Hamul Rune Totem. He's kind of a relevant character in the lore, but I think I went the wrong way. I think he's probably at the Spirit Rise then, instead of the Hunter Rise. I don't really know Thunder Bluff like that. I've never killed Bane Bloodhoof before, and I've never played a Tauren before. Fun fact. I've only played a few different Horde types. I've played Undead. I've played a lot of Orcs, actually. I've played a lot of Blood Elves, although I don't exactly know where Lor'Themar is, so that'll be fun to figure out later. And so, haven't really played a ton of the other faction before, so that's why I'm kind of struggling to find stuff right now and navigate the Horde cities. My last episode in the Undercity, I checked out the city before I actually went there because I wanted to know where I was going, but I thought this city would be a little bit easier. I just know the Undercity is freaking hard to navigate, so I didn't even try to discover that by myself. I looked it up and took a look at the city ahead of time. But nope, this time we're just going in blind, and I cannot find it. Maybe he's right here, right in the center of the city. God, man. Bro, really? Oh my god. Alright, let's use fly commands. We're just gonna casually breeze up here. Isn't that so cool? Alright, well that was embarrassing. Let's not fall off the side of a cliff again and almost die in the process. You know what? He's probably up here on an elevated spot above everyone else. That would make a lot of sense, honestly, if he's in the higher spot than everyone else in the city. Something's telling me he'll be there, but we're gonna go up higher. Oh, that's the Flight Master. Flight Master's gonna be tough. Never mind. We just melted through the Flight Master. Or the Wind Rider Master. Same thing. If I had to guess, Bane is gonna be... Oh, it's Karen Bloodhoof. I forgot that it was Karen up until Cataclysm. Yikes. Well, Karen Bloodhoof. I've been getting the name wrong this entire series, so that's interesting. Attack! Oh god, he's aggroed to me. Yo, he's mad at me. Ow, Karen's hitting me, bro. Yo, I am fighting the raid ball. That did not happen. That did not. Yo, what the heck? I'm actually still alive? Isn't that wild? I really just died to Bloodhoof. That just sucks. But you know what? We're back. We're fighting. Army of the Dead. Let's go. It seems like all the faction leaders have the same exact health, just a little over 5 mil. Why are you saying hey to me? The enemy. It was not the time. Stupid bots, bro. Actually bots. Come on, you guys. Let's go. Keep swinging. It never gets old. Just these casters with just throwing a ton of blinking light spells. A line of just projectiles. And then all the hunter pets. All the hunter pets do. Just like doing all this extra damage. It's so good. Yo, we are bullying Bane right now. Dang, man. He's kind of strong, though, for real. He's got power, bro. He's almost down to his last million, though. Actually obliterating his health right now. We're almost up. Look at this. Crazy. Just like all these people everywhere just fighting. There's so much going on right now. Almost got him. Karen's almost out of here. Pretty old. Bleeding Bloodhoof. Well, there you guys have it. We were able to kill Karen Bloodhoof. I thought it was Bane the whole time, but I forgot Bane didn't become the faction until later. Actually, I don't know where Bane is. Is he even here? I have no clue. Does Bane sit in here with... I don't know where Bane is. I don't even know if Bane is in the game right now. He was in Warcraft 3, so I just figured he would be somewhere around here. And he definitely might be. Maybe I just don't know where he's at. But anyways, that's all that. So thank you guys for watching this episode. The next one for Lor'Themar will be out shortly, so just stay tuned for that one. See ya. Welcome back, everyone, to my faction leader killing series. Today we are killing Lor'Themar in WoTLK or whatever, Silver Moon City. You know what I mean. We're killing Lor'Themar. Got this raid group together. It's the same raid group as the other times. Just kept it together while we waited on this. And we are about to absolutely run through that city and destroy it. So we're going to go to the Eversong Woods. I don't know how to teleport there. Well, I guess we just did it. We're going to get the group with us. And as always, we have the army of knights riding at our back. Yes. So we're going to have to enter through this side. The army of knights riding at my back are going wherever they want to right now. So we're going to have to teleport them again. Come on, guys. Let's go. My army. The enemy approaches from the south. Ready your weapons. What the heck? They can see us? How do they know? We were literally coming from the south of the map. We were coming from the south. Were they talking about us? Is there an NPC in this game that can see enemy players and says that? What the heck? I don't know if that was a coincidence or not. Something's telling me it's not a coincidence. It's just genuinely how the game is. Oh, I need the... That's kind of useful. Alrighty. She's probably a Sun Fury Spire. What am I talking about? That's like the most obvious spot ever. I have not seen Lor'Themar in the city in a long time. So I just forgot where he was. Wow, I was dropping frames for a second there. So I'm just trying to remember where Lor'Themar is. But he's probably up here somewhere. Not in Murder Row. Jesus, what a name. Probably in Sun Fury Spire. That's just like such an obvious spot to put your faction leader. So it's literally got to be there. Just gonna ignore the city guards and keep going along. Tyrannese. Oh, Tyrannese. What the heck? This is a lot of guards. No. Alright. Demolish them, my friends. They did not stand a chance. That's a lot of guards, but that did not. Oh my god, they have two bosses. One of them's way weaker, though. Halderon, right, Romoth, and Martha. Alright. Here we go. Let's pull him first. Guys, try to fight the Grand Magister. Oh my god, I'm actually getting bullied right now. If you guys remember, last episode I literally died. I just revived with whatever. I revived myself, but I died against Karen Bloodhoof. I was soloing him. Not really soloing him, but he was aggroed to me for a while, and he was bullying me. Oh no, the server froze up. You guys see this? The server's like frozen. The server crashed! Alright, stand by. I just got it booted back up. Let's go back into that. Server crashed while fighting Lor'Themar. He's so strong that he just cuts the server off. They're all gone. No, all my teammates are gone. Bro, I just have like dungeon group. No, they're all gone, bro. They are going to die. We're all gonna die against Lor'Themar. Yes, we got more teammates. Let's go back in. Yo, this is making for an interesting fight, I'll tell you that much. Teleport more. So I don't know if Lor'Themar can actually be killed. We just crashed again. Stand by for attempt number 3. Alright, you guys, I just restarted it. Attempt number 3 against freaking Lor'Themar, man. Will he die? I'm scared. Everyone, fight! We need more teammates. Guys, this is actually working. Is it possible to kill Lor'Themar without the game crashing again? The fact that Romoth is friendly to me right now, they really put me against my own faction. I was charmed. You guys, we can still win. We can still fight. Keep going. Oh, shoot. Everyone's dying. I still have faith, though. Who are they fighting? Oh, they're fighting Hell. I was like, why is Lor'Themar's health still maxed out? Army of the Dead, let's go. That's right, you guys. We're keeping this fight up. Oh, they charmed me again. Dang. Now I'm fighting my teammates. Lor'Themar's pet. What the heck? Lor'Themar's mean. Alright. Here we go. Halderon's down. Everyone, fight Romoth. I think some of them are fighting Lor'Themar's at right now. But that's not what I'm worried about. We just gotta get Romoth. This is a much smaller raid group than usual, but it looks like it's still effective. Oh, I got charmed again. I have to walk in. What's Romoth at? Romoth still got some health. We're all charmed. Let's go. Back to fighting Romoth again. Come on, we're getting through it. We're getting through him. God, we got more dead teammates. Yo, our teammates are dying. Guys, where's Lor'Themar? There he is. This fight might be a little bit longer than the other ones, because we have way less teammates than usual. Oh, I just died again. And the server crashed again. Bro! Alright, I restarted the server again. And you know what? You know what, bruh? We're just gonna do something else now. We're just gonna do some other method. Dot damage. Look. Oh, wow. Lor'Themar died. I killed him. Let's go. I killed him. Yep. We won the challenge. Alright. Thank you all for watching. Bye.